this month. Look for Giant America. Set your DVRs.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that too, especially with you, because you are great at going out somewhere randomly and finding situations and people and just making it hilarious. You know what I mean? That's what I love so much about the Tom Green Show.
Yeah.
Is that you do all these things. You go out there and, you know, do crazy stunts and do weird stuff, and, you know, people would be involved and people would be there, and you just met some very interesting people yourself, and obviously you are a very interesting person anyway, so I mean, it just made for great television.
Yeah, the new show's got a lot of the sort of things that we used to do in the Tom Green Show. It's not maybe as insane as the Tom Green Show was, but you can still go look at the old Tom Green Show on YouTube if you want to see some insanity.
That is.
You know, it's been. You know, I like interviewing people, and you know, so I've done a lot of that over the years as well. So this new show's kind of got a combination of those things.
That's really cool. And you're still doing your studio show, your podcast video thing?
Well, I don't have it in my living room anymore, but I did just relaunch my podcast. It's kind of just did a few episodes of it. If you go to my website, go to tomgreen.com. I just record it on my, a portable studio that I travel with. And,
that's awesome.
And I'll just do.
It kind of makes it tough to do it in your living room all the time because you live there.
Well, because I'm never in my living room. You
know,
I'm on the road so much. Now I'm in Vegas all the time. I'm always traveling. So.
Man, do you live in Vegas now? They just put you up in their hotel.
No, I've got a condo there, and I'm there 4 days a week.
That's awesome.
So and then I'm on the weekends. I'm on the road doing stand-up. So.
Yeah, I would never be able to live in Vegas. I would succumb to the gambling and the night stuff. You know, all that. I'd be dead in a year.
Yeah, well, you'd have fun doing it though.
Very true. Yeah, challenge accepted. Do you go out gambling? Do you do any of that?
I'm not a big gambler myself,
Right.
but I have a lot of friends who are pretty good at it actually. So I'm not very good at it, so that's why I don't do it.
I'm bad at it because I'm really bad at math.
Yeah,
you know?
that's exactly what it is too.
Yeah.
Anytime there's anything that involves numbers,
right?
Can't do it. I encourage people to come to Vegas and win some money.
There you go.
Yeah.
Come see you at Bally's.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, that's a good spot too.
Yeah, it's cool. I've got my own showroom there, and I do one show a night, Sunday through Wednesday, and it's a really cool, intimate club environment. So we're having a blast.
And that's perfect because then you could still hit the road on Wednesdays and then do weekends.
I'm doing stand up 7 nights a week right now. So the show is on fire right now. People, come on down. I don't get to come out here as much as I'd like because I do love coming out to Florida.
Yeah,
come see me this weekend.
What do you like to? Because you've been here a bunch of times. What do you like to do while you're down here?
Well, today I'm thinking of sleeping a little bit.
That might be nice.
No, I want to go. I have a lot of the shows at night. Kind of take up the bulk of my energy. I put a lot of energy into the show, but when I have friends who live in Florida, I like to come out here and go fishing, and I've done that a few times. Don't ask me what I caught because I caught something, but I don't know what it was. It was pretty cool though. But
unfortunately, there's a lot of things you can catch in Florida.
I bet.
Not just in the water either.
You got to be careful.
That you do. Exactly.
But I have a good friend who has a place out here, so we've gone fishing a few times. Yeah, but. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah, fishing's a fun sport.
Yeah, I did a lot of fishing when I was a kid, but it was in lakes.
Right.
I'm Canadian.
Yeah.
So if you ask me about freshwater lake fishing, I actually could talk a lot about it.
Right.
Like largemouth bass. A lot of that. A lot of northern pike.
Yeah. Cold up there though, fishing.
Yeah. I've caught a few. What have I caught over the years in the ocean? I've caught some mahi.
Nice.
I caught a barracuda once.
Wow.
Caught some red snapper. And I've caught it was like a sea bass kind of thing.
Oh yeah. I caught a shark once.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
I actually
pretty cool.
went specifically shark fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I caught it. He wasn't that big though. He's only about this big.
Yeah.
But it's terrifying when you bring him up on the boat.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah,
Because
it's a shark.
They got the teeth, and he's not Jaws. I mean, he's like, about 3-4 feet or something like that. He's not huge. We ended up throwing him back in the water, but still, when he gets on the boat, he's writhing around, and you just see these teeth, and he's just chomping at whatever. It's very scary.
Oh yeah.
The last 3 times I went fishing, I caught stingrays.
Did you really?
3 times.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's
3 different times I caught a stingray. I can't believe it. Couldn't catch anything else, but I caught 3 of those.
Do you eat a stingray?
No, we
No.
threw it back in.
Yeah.
Probably could eat it though,
If you
right?
wanted to,
Yeah.
I guess.
Bread it up with some.
There you go.
I've never
Watch
been
out
in
for
a
that
restaurant
stingray.
though. I've never been like off the hook row restaurant over there, and they have a stingray on the menu. Captain Brian, is that something you could ever do?
No, I mean they say they cut scallops out of it, but honestly, I've never been able to even see a vendor that sold that, so
Right,
I don't think
yeah.
so.
Yeah, not a big stingray market.
No, it's
maybe
not
you
a
should be
big
the
thing.
first. You could pioneer it.
I should.
Delicious, delicious food though over there at Off the Hook.
It is really
It is
good.
off the hook. Yeah, no, I mean they'll try the lobster bisque.
Please do.
Unbelievable. Yeah.
Tom Green is with us. You can see him this weekend at the Off the Hook Comedy Club. He's there tonight. He's there tomorrow. There's 3 shows tomorrow. What are you doing? 2 tonight or just 1?
2 tonight, yeah.
2 tonight.
2 tonight, 3 tomorrow, 5 more shows.
Unbelievable. That's awesome. So
I have a lot. I've been starting to tell some stories about some of the a bit more a lot of weird stories, from things over the years that I've gotten to do.
I bet.
I know the president of the United States, so I talk about that a little bit too.
Right.
I don't get political in my show because I just want everybody to have fun at the show.
Sure.
And, I know we got a lot of Trump supporters out here in Florida, and I want them to have fun at my show.
Yeah.
I do. I sort of more tell some stories about my experience working with the president.
Right.
He fired me on The Celebrity Apprentice.
Right. You were on Celebrity
My old
Apprentice.
boss. Trump
Yeah.
was my old boss.
That's crazy.
He fired me because I went out drinking with Dennis Rodman on the night I was the project manager. So, I mean, what are you supposed to do, though, right? You're in New York City, and Dennis Rodman wants to go drinking. I mean,
You go out drinking with Dennis Rodman.
why not? I think I made a good decision there.
You never say no to that.
Yeah, I
You
think
never
that
say
was
no.
a good choice that I made.
That was a really good choice.
It was actually kind of fun to get fired by the president of the United States, though.
Right.
I mean, I mean, he obviously wasn't the president at the time, but I kind of figured he would be someday. I guess.
He just had that.
He sort of had that look in his eye, like he really, really wanted to be the president.
Right. Yeah.
So,
I think he really, really wants to be God if he could. You know what I mean? Like he wants to be above president even.
yeah. Well, he's an interesting guy. He screamed at me when he fired me. He didn't scream at the other celebrities. I've never seen him really get as mad at anyone as he got at me.
Why did he get so mad at you?
I think it's because I think it's partially because I went out drinking and slept through my alarm the next day. And I know he sort of has an issue with alcohol and things like that. So
He says he's never taken a drink.
yeah,
Right.
I don't know if you can trust somebody who's never had one drink.
Me too. I think the same thing. He also said he's never had a cup of coffee.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, never smoked one cigarette. Nothing like that.
Wow.
I don't know if I can trust anybody
He
like
also
that
says a
either.
lot of stuff that's not true, though.
He puts all his chips in hooks.
Has he said that he's never told a lie?
Right. Oddly enough, he never did say that. You're right. That's weird.
Yeah.
Tom Green's here. See him at the Off the Hook Comedy Club. We're going to do a quick break. We'll come back with more Tom Green next. But go to offthehookcomedy.com or call him at 389-6901. And we got more Tom coming up next on The Freak Show.